Okay, it's 12 o'clock. So, welcome to Tuesday lunchtime's fitness class. My name is Craig and I work for Sport and Wellbeing on behalf of the University of Southampton. Today's class is going to be concentrating on the shoulder joint. We're going to be looking at stability and also mobility, okay? So we're going to be looking at how to make our form better, whether when we're lifting weights or just walking around being human. Going to increase the efficiency of how we use our shoulder, which will hopefully decrease injury and basically be able to function better. Okay, so in some ways, how I think about it is that if we're swimming a lot, and triathletes are quite notorious for this, is that if we're constantly doing front crawl. We're doing front crawl where our shoulders are gradually working our way forwards over a period of time, which can bring our shoulders quite rounded over. Again, it also works if you're typing away for a long period of time as well. The shoulders will become rounded, your back becomes slightly rounded, and you can also get a lot of pain down your arm. It can be due to an impingement. So what we're going to try and do today is try and work on the stability, try and strengthen it up, and also work on mobility so we keep our shoulders back and nice and relaxed, okay? So we're just going to get warmed up. We'll actually say it's going to be about 30 minutes long, so 30 minutes. And you may need a tin of beans, whatever, around about ½ kilogram, extremely lightweight but really efficient, or a very lightweight disc, entirely up to you. And next thing we know you might need is either a broomstick or quite a long resistance band, or a long towel will do as well, or scarf. Okay, so we'll use one of those as well later on. It's going to be very low impact, low intensity. Okay, so all we're going to do is get warmed up, and all we're going to do is we want to take a stand up. All we're going to do is just start rotating our wrists. So go one way first. We're going to spend a bit of time on our wrists, so we just need to wake them up a little bit. Should be able to hear a couple of cracks, and I'll go the opposite way. Good, well done. A few cracks here and there, wake them all up. Okay, at the moment, all we're going to do now is just going to do some shoulder turns. So we want to bring our shoulders up, round to our ears, and then back, engaging our shoulder blades. So that's it, really working the shoulders. Up to the ears and back, and then down below. So make sure we pull our arms back. Now the opposite way. Good. So it's really working the shoulders there. Good. And if you want to put your hands on your shoulders now, what we're going to do is just going to do 5 backwards. So bringing our elbows forwards and then back. That's 1. So when we go arms back, we're going to try and pinch our shoulder blades together. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Good. Now forwards. Same again. We're going to pinch our shoulder blades together, almost like trying to keep an apple squeezed in there. And then forwards. Good. Well done. Make sure our arms and elbows come forwards there. Good. Couple more. Good. Now a bit more work on the shoulders. Make sure your thumb is forwards. Do single arm rotations, nice big circles, reaching out and up as we go, all the way back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now change arms. I need to move because I've got really weird ceilings here. So good. Well done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now forwards on your other arm now, okay? Good. As we're doing this, we're still trying to keep our shoulders nice and back and relaxed. We're trying not come forward at all, alright? Good. Other arm. That's it. We want to reach out as we go, not just swinging our arms around. Trying to reach forwards, reach down, reach back and over. Good. Good. Good little shake out. Alright. Next section we're going to do some something I call and do a lot of is inchworms. We're going to do inchworms. We'll be using a fair bit of stability on our shoulder and also getting a bit more mobility in. Give our hamstrings a bit of a wake up too. Okay, all right. So how I do this? You might want to bend your knees just a little bit. What I'm going to do, I'm going to run my hands down my legs, down till I get towards my feet. But if you want to keep a straighter leg or a benter leg, that's entirely up to you. We want to be able to walk our hands out and forwards until our hands get directly below our shoulder. Just drop the hips down. Good. Back into a press up position. Walk your hands back in. Good. If you feel happy to do that, then off you go. I'll show you from the side. So good. So hands come slightly down to my feet. And I'll walk out. Hands directly above my shoulders and drop down into it. Good. Back to press up. Walk my hands back in. Good. Well done. We've only got 5 of these. Done 2 already. Off we go again. Walking it out. That's it. Good. Walking back in. Lovely, guys. So we're activating our hamstrings a little bit. We put a bit of stability onto our shoulders. Good. Well done so far. That's it. Drop the hips. We're going to do 1 more of these. And then we're going to add a rotation in. So on the when we get down to this one, we're going to do a rotation. We're going to leave one hand on the floor and bring our right arm up. Okay, good. Okay, walk it down. Stay in this position here. Take your feet to the side. Make a nice big line up to the top. Follow the hand. Both hands back on the floor to the other side. So switch your feet over. Take your arm up. Fair bit of stability going through that shoulder. Keep it nice and strong. Walk it back in. We've got 4 of these. So that's 1 down, 3 to go. So just keep. Run the hands down the legs again. So a fair bit of stability work going on here. Bit of trunk rotation. Hands below the shoulder. Reach up. Change sides. Roll the feet over to the other side. Good, that's 2. 2 more to go. Good, well done. When we come back up, make sure you set yourself a little bit, okay? Set yourself again. Back down. Good. Nice rotation there. Nice and stable through the shoulder. Change sides. Again, make sure your hands are up directly below your shoulder. Nice straight line. Reach up to the top. Or 1 more. Walk it back in. Bend your legs if you need to. Nice, guys. Well done. Good. And walking it back out. Last one here, guys. All right. Last one. Stretching up. Rotate. Nice and strong through the shoulder again. Get into that press up position. And just bring your knees down to the floor. Going to do a little bit more rotation this time. We're going to get a little bit of stretch on the shoulder. Be quite nice. So we'll get a bit of a stretching and a bit more stability work and some trunk rotation. Alright, so we'll be working the back a little bit. Get a nice bit of rotation in there. So it's not just the shoulders we're working on. We're going to be linking up the rest of the chain. So you want to be in. So you want your legs to be 90 degrees. Your hand directly below the shoulder. From here, what you're going to do, you're going to reach up to the ceiling, get a bit of rotation in there. And as we come down, we're going to bend this arm here. We're going to try and push our hand through. And this shoulder is just off the floor. Just hovering there, trying to push through. And we push off that hand, straight up again. I want to see a nice straight arm. And back through again, so threading the needle through, dropping our shoulder towards the floor, and not touching the floor. Back up. Try and follow the hand as well, so follow it all the time. back through, follow that hand. Keep your eyes on the fingers. Last one, good, follow it through. Really push your arm through. Good. So as we push the arm through, you should feel a bit of a stretch down the arm. And we're working on a bit of stability on this arm as well, because we're pushing down a little bit, trying to keep it stable. Change sides. Ready to go again. We're trying to keep our core nice and tight as well, so no slacking, just try to keep it nice and straight. Lovely guys, well done so far. Starting on the up position, so it should be a nice straight line right through our body. So thread that needle, drop your shoulder towards the floor, pushing off this arm, back up, follow the hand, look at the point of the fingers. Nice, well done. Keep your eyes on the fingers, good. Keep breathing guys, keep breathing. Remember I want to see a nice straight line, so you can see that straight line there. Back through. Drop the arm, stretch it up just a little bit. Lovely, well done. Well done so far guys. So we move on to the next section. This is where we might need a broom pole, a stick, so have a few seconds to go get them. If you're already ready, have a swig of water. Make sure you got a bit of space in this one, alright? A bit of space to manoeuvre. We're taking the pole over our heads and back over the other way, okay? So just make sure you got that little bit of room, alright? If you're in a little box, you can actually do this kneeling down if you wish to. Okay. So with this one, I am going to have to stand to the side because I can see I've got very weird ceilings in here. So first thing I'm going to do, we're going to have a palm facing this way, so palm facing towards you, and the back of the hand facing away from you. You want to spread your arms to the side, so if you are using a towel, just try and get a bit of tension on it as you pull it out. From here, you can drop the knees just a little bit, just to add a little bit of core work on the glutes and on the belly. From here, you take it up and out. Good. So when we come back, our shoulders should be back. That's 1, 2, 3. Good. 4, 5. Good, well done. Next one, we're going to take it around our back. Now, if you ever wanted to do your own workout with this involved, you can do as many as you want. So I'm just teaching you how to do this. So this one, palms facing forwards, okay? So the opposite way around. So hold behind your back, palms facing forwards. What we're going to do here, we're going to move from our back to our front. So take your arms back, engage the scapula, up over the top, trying to keep your arms straight, over to the front, so your arm should look a little bit skewy, okay? Alright? From there, bring your shoulders back, open up the chest, there we go, lovely, good. Breathing as we go. Couple more. Bring your arms back. So when you're back in this position, your shoulders should be nice and back, chest nice and open. Once more, back, forwards and back. Good, well done, excellent. So we're opening up the shoulders a little bit, we're opening up the chest a little bit, getting everything working. We've gone from the front to the back, hand reversed now. Now we're going to be using our arms a bit more alternatively, okay? So, pole or whatever in front of you, palm facing towards your body, okay? Or to the back of a room. How we're going to do this one is, I'm going to do a bit further back. So, I'm going to take my right arm over towards my head, okay? Alright, so my left arm is down there. That's my left arm. I'm going to take it round the back, trying to keep our arm straight, and then my right arm comes down there, and then my left arm comes down, so it's back in that starting position again. All right. So we're going to do 5 each direction. So trying to keep our arms straight. Good. So we get to open up our shoulders, open up our chest. Good. Nice, guys. Well done. Good. Hope you're enjoying this. Really open up the shoulders. Really good for swimmers. Really good for climbers. Nice. Okay, just hold it there. I'm going to go the opposite direction, okay? The opposite direction. So my left arm is going to come around the front, like that, okay? Trying to keep your arm straight, so pole directly straight there. Around the back of the head. Lovely, good. Really open up the shoulders and the chest. And when you get better at this, you can really use it as a warm-up, okay? Lovely. Excellent, guys, well done. Lovely. Still going to keep hold of our towel. Well, pause. Going to check for any questions a moment. Good, well done. So first up, we're going to do some prone work, which means on our front. Okay, so we'll do some prone work, we'll do some prone lifts and some prone presses. All right. So what we're looking at doing this one, we have straight arms, be on our front. And we're going to look at engaging our scapula, which is those 2 shoulder blades. I should just say the shoulder blades, all right? Shoulder blades are nice and easy. So we're looking at engaging them, like pulling them back, keeping them in that position, and then we're doing a bit of work whilst they're in that position. So the first up is a lift. So if I show you first, and then you can do it afterwards. Hope you can all see me from there. So with this one, I want you to try and have a bit more of a wide grip. From here, all we're going to do is just pull it up. That's what we're looking at doing there, okay, alright? Really engaging our shoulder blades. We're trying to pinch our shoulder blades together, almost trying to keep an apple between them. Alright, so that's what we're looking at doing. If you want to make it harder, you can lift your legs off the floor. Like that, okay, engage the glutes a little bit. If not, just keep them on the floor. We're going to go for 10 of these, so 10 lifts. But all we're looking at doing is engaging the shoulder blades, alright? So from here, ready, that'll be 1, good. Try not to let it touch the floor on the way back down. 2. Engage your glutes if you want to. 3. 4. 5. Really engaging now, guys. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. 10. Good, relax. Let the legs drop if you lifted the legs up. So if you wanted to carry that into an actual workout, I would just do 3 lots of 10. Alright, with about 60 seconds rest in between, alright? Next one, in the same position, on our front, slightly narrower grip. Again, we're going to be lifting it up. The pole is going to be behind our head. So again, really pulling our shoulders back, pardon me. So if I show you once, I'll talk you through it and then we'll go together. We'll do a set of 10. So you see, slightly narrower grip. The wider you go, the more uncomfortable it probably will be. So you can judge it for yourselves. And again, you can engage your glutes by taking your feet off the floor. Cool. Good, right, ready to go. You can watch first though, okay? So I'm going to take my arms up. I'm going to go behind my head. Should really be engaging the upper back now. So pinch the shoulders together. Press it forward without letting that pole go any closer to the ground. And back out. Good. So we're trying not to let the pole or the towel drop, especially when we go above the head. Trying to keep it above the floor at all times, so we're always engaging our upper back. Alright, getting the muscles activated in there, alright? Okay, ready to go. You go for a count of 10, okay? So get yourself in position. Engage your glutes if you want to, so lift your feet up, but straight legs to engage your glutes. Pull off the floor, take it behind your head. You might feel a couple of clicks, that's fine. Then press it ahead. Keep a distance off the floor, that's 1. 2. 3. 4. Good. 5. 6. The slower we go on these, the harder it is, the more work we're doing because we're keeping it above our head. 7. 8. 9. One more. 10. Excellent, guys, well done. So like I said, the slower we do these, the more we take the time, the more we're contracting, the more we're working, okay? Good stuff, well done so far. Right, we can get rid of that. Have another slurp if you wish. Have a drink. So the next exercise, any questions actually? Cool. So the next the next exercise we're going to be doing is another simple one. Again, all we're looking at doing is activation and mobility, alright? And a bit of stabilisation. So you can either have one of your staple cupboards, tin tomatoes, or a slightly heavier weight, okay? So we're not looking at anything really over, definitely not over 2 kilograms, but we're looking at about 1 kilogram of weight, because we're looking at high reps more than anything now. So the first thing we're going to do on these ones, we've got supine arm circles. So supine is on your back, alright? So supine arm circles, these are super simple, super easy, but you can add more weight if you wanted to these, alright? So all we're looking at doing is lying down on our back. Hope you can see me from here. Cool. Right, so you have your weight up in the air. But all you're going to do is draw circles on the ceiling. So I'm going to be going clockwise first. I want you to control the weight. So if you were to use a heavier weight, you've got that control there. So you're working from the shoulder, alright? Not from the hand, not from the elbow. You're working from the shoulder. And we're going to do 10 clockwise, 10 anti-clockwise, and then change arms, okay? So we're looking at from the shoulder joint, you should be able to feel it. As the shoulder's moving around on the floor, you should also be able to feel it moving, okay? Alright, so hand up in the air. Try and pull your shoulders back into the floor. Start doing 10 clockwise. 1, good. Nice and slow. I'm on 3. Control the movement. Couple more. Okay, and then change direction. Good. 10 anti-clockwise. And again, we're just looking at how we can improve our function of the shoulder, how we can make it more efficient, how we can avoid injury through either swimming or running. Good. Okay, change arms. Again, clockwise first. Good, well done. Nice circles. So remember, doing 10. You can do these in your own time. Okay, change direction. Good, well done. Now, if you were to develop this exercise, you could just have a kettlebell above your head, a fairly heavy one, and then just hold it above you there. Just hold it above you, trying to stop the swaying side to side, and then you're equally working on that stability of the shoulder. Okay. Excellent. Good. Well done. Okay. Next exercise. Same weight if you wish. We're gonna be on the side. This is one exercise I always think I'm just waving at someone, alright? But you can do this stood up. If you don't have a weight and you just had like a TheraBand or a resistance band, you put it onto the door handle and you do some exercises like that. But As it's super simple to explain this one, just want to lie down on the side, elbow directly below your shoulder there, in position there. Going to grab your weight, okay? This elbow is going to be tucked into your side, okay? I'm just going to be doing that movement, alright? So we're looking at that external rotation of the shoulder. Really work on the rotator cuff, which probably a lot of people hear about. So from there, dig that elbow in and bring the arm back. Now with these ones, we're looking for high reps. So you want to look between 20 and 30 at least. So keep going. You should be able to feel a bit of a burning effect in that shoulder, but not above a 4 pain threshold, alright? So if you start to get above 4 in pain, stop there. That is when you fatigue your muscle slightly. Good, well done. These are tiny muscles we're working here, right? Tiny muscles. So I want to make them stronger. These are also your stability muscles. Use them a lot in swimming. Good, well done. So we should have tired that muscle out effectively then, alright? We're going to change sides. Same again. Now you can pretty much do this whole workout in about 15 minutes, so you could use it all as a warm-up for when you're doing an upper body session. Same again. Dig that elbow into the side, get that external rotation in there. Good, well done. Off we go. Again, these are super easy exercises you can do anywhere. So these will stop you from getting those impingements a lot of people talk about, which can travel down the arm. You get pain in the elbow, you get numbness and tingling in the fingers. So we're just looking at reducing that risk. Some people call it bulletproof shoulders, but we're just trying to strengthen it up, get a better foundation of work in there. Some of you should be tiring that muscle out. You should start to feel it burn a little bit. Nice, guys. Good, well done. And you probably heard me say before about the running, how shoulders improve running. Because if you ran with just your arms at your side, you would not perform very well at all. And because we're running with our arms in motion, we want a nice gliding shoulders. Okay, we want our shoulders not to glide nicely when we're running. All right. So it's also going to help there. And also, when we are running long distances, one of the first things to go is the back at times if you're not conditioned enough. So we'll try and strengthen up the back, the shoulders to be able to cope with these long distance running. Right, lateral movements. So I'm going to do this sat down if I wish. Alright, what we're going to be doing, pulling our shoulders back into position. I'm going to do lateral lifts, okay, so lateral rotation going out to the side, alright. Now, I try to use a good analogy of a can, so I'm going to use a can for this one. So, if we have a can like that, everything is going to fall out. So a lot of people do their lateral movements from a side like that. But if you have to open can, the shoulder's going to open up a little bit. So you've got a cavity in there. When it's like that, it's kind of closed. When it's like that, it's a bit more open. Alright, so open can, 10 is open, down by the side, we do 10 each shoulder. So up to side, no higher than horizontal. Good. Good, so try and keep our shoulders back, but relaxed. Good. And again, we can use a heavier weight on these ones, but you don't want to go too heavy. You want a slightly higher rep. So we're going to do, best thing to do about 10 to 15, alright? And we're just looking at waking these shoulders up. We're not looking at building muscle, we're just looking at helping the shoulder be able to cope with the rigors of swimming, cycling, running, lifting weights. Okay, change arms. Same again, I'll try and hit the wall. Same again. Open the hand up so the can is facing out away from you. And the can is in, so nothing's going to fall down. Out to the side. Good, well done. And then we've only got a couple of exercises left. Good, well done, keep going. Good, so super simple, effective exercises to help you become stronger. All right. So the next one, we've got bird dogs. So if you don't know what that is, I will educate you through it. Try and move this rug, right, knocking the camera over. Right, with these bird dogs, we're not necessarily just gonna take our arm up like that in that direction. We're gonna develop it a little bit, so it's gonna help you. So a bird dog is in this position. All right, so back nice flat, legs around about 90 degrees, hands directly below our shoulder. Okay, from that position, our legs are already going to be up. Oh, I'll show you this way actually. Our legs are already going to be up here, and the arm is already going to be up there. Okay, so almost like making some sort of a weird shape there. So if my legs are already up, my hand's going to be there already. So I'm already engaging my shoulder. Okay, all we're going to do is just point your hand forwards and kick your leg back. And we're going to stay in that position so our shoulder blade is always engaged. Okay, if you can't see my leg, it's just there, it's already up and it's kicking back. So we're just pointing our arm forwards and backwards. And I'm going to do 10 on each side. So hands directly below shoulders, knees about 90 degrees. So lift your right arm up towards your shoulder, left leg, knee up, point it back. That's 1, it back. So you're always engaging the shoulder. That's 2. Working a lot of core here as well. 4, nice guys. 5, halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, well done. Quick little shake of your arm. So with your arm pointing forwards, we're keeping it engaged, keeping the shoulder blade engaged, alright? With your arm on the floor, there's also a lot of stability going through that. You should have felt a little bit of stability work going on as well. We're also using a leg and linking up a chain, alright? Making it all work together. So we're going to change sides now. Okay, so this arm, so my left arm is off the floor, it's right near my shoulder. Bring my knee off the floor as well, and I'm going to point forwards again. Good. 2. So engaging the glute, linking up the rest of the chain here as well, really working across the back. Good. A lot of core work going on, a lot of engagement. 3 more. Good, well done. Excellent guys, well done. Any questions? No, it's fine. Okay, so we've just got one more exercise left. Now, I can't do it in this room because I have no flat walls. But I want you to be able to try and find a flat wall. If you also, you don't need to see me to do this either, you can just listen to me. If you don't have any flat walls, just copy what I do as well. So, I'm going to imagine there's a straight wall here, right next to me, and I'm right up against it. My shoulder is right up against the wall, there. I'm going to turn my hand out, so my palm of the hand is against the wall, alright? From here, some of you might have to go a bit further away from the wall to get the movement in, alright? So from here, we're going to take a hand out, so I'm going to almost like trying to push our arm out, up to the top. Almost like, if you've got a wall there, try and move your fingers out, okay? All the way back, all the way back, so we're trying to get palm against the wall, and then back down to the bottom, and then when we start again, alright? Now the reason why it's really good to have a wall there is that when we're on that position there, we can almost like crawl our fingers outwards, okay? So this is why it's really good for climbers, to try and get those reaches or those holds you can't always get to, okay? So it's just gonna, so same again, imagine that wall is right there, and I creep my fingers out, we're trying to reach out, okay? Really stretch out the shoulder blade as well. Trying to stretch up. So every direction we are stretching and reaching for those holds. Imagine there's little holds there we're trying to get to. And stretching back, pulling back. Okay, good, that's 2. We'll do 3 more. So if you want to keep going with that, so change your hand around again. So your palm of the hand is flat against the wall. So you're going to lead, as if you're doing backstroke, you're going to lead with your little finger. Alright? So keep reaching, that's it, good. But always reaching up. So from here, we should be getting a nice big stretch down our lat, okay? As we go up and back. Good. All the way down. If you want to do 2 more a minute, do 2 more. Good. So I'm going to do the last one with you. So leading, so when you do backstroke, you always lead with your little finger out of the water. But take it all the way back. Reaching up, really reaching up high, and then start to reach back. Just a really good stretch as well. Okay, change arms, so you might need to change sides if you're against a wall. I'm just going to imagine there's another wall here. So palm against the wall. Take it up, so take it up. That's it, good. Try and use the wall to your advantage. Reaching up and out, and then use your fingers to try and claw your way back. Try and stretch your arm a little bit further. So we're getting a good stretch in here as well. Rotate your hand, reset your shoulders. Same again. Good. Good, but good. So it's reset. So every time we get back to this position, just reset, pull our shoulders back, drop them down, palm against the wall, start reaching out, start reaching up. Good. Get that stretch in there. Trying to get closer to that wall. Good. Well done. Just do a couple more. Rotate. Good. That's it. Should get really good stretch here along the chest as well. So as we're taking the arm back, we should be really stretching out our chest as well. So we're getting a good stretch in here as well. 1 more. Reset. Palm against the wall. Good. Well done. Well done, guys. And keep stretching up, stretching up. So it's almost like trying to stretch your arm out. Good, well done. Okay, good, lovely, guys. Okay, right, we're just going to do a couple of stretches here. So there are loads of variations we can do on this, a bit more advanced moves, but I'll show you those in the coming weeks if you stick with me. Fine, so what we're going to do here, I'm just going to stretch out the shoulder just a little bit, alright? So if you want to take one arm across your chest, use your other arm to bring it back towards you. If you have any questions, just drop them below. Any more relating to the shoulder, any injuries, any related sport you do, any fitness. Okay, from there, take your arm back. Pull it backwards, it's good with them. Okay, good. One arm across the chest. I will show you one more exercise in a minute, so you can take that away with you for a bit of homework. Okay, put one arm behind your head. If you stay in that position for a moment, I'll just show you one you can take away. So this is hands directly below the shoulder. In that position again, tabletop position as they call it. And all we do from there is just keep our arms straight. It's almost like a press up, but we're taking our shoulder blades together and then push it up. So our arms straight. So it's almost like in a press up, but we're just taking our shoulder blades together and then pressing up, okay? All right? Dropping our chest towards the ground and then pressing up. Now that's directly working your shoulders there, okay? So if I show you again, so just drop there and then pressing. Dropping and then pressing, okay? Alright? So that's one you can take away with you into the next class. So if there's any questions at all, please drop in below at any time or now, and I'll try and get back to you as quickly as I can. My name is Craig, and hopefully seeing you soon for real in Jubilee. Please check out our Instagram and Facebook for more information. All right. Yeah. Have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you very much. And how do I finish?